she gave me the quest. She wants me to end 2 separate corruption zones. And I checked out all the side missions that were all around here. I did a couple of them that, you know, were kind of minor. One was a delivery for Sona. She came to this area and wanted me to procure a couple of skins and give a couple of arrows to somebody else. And another one was to find a couple of people who had gotten lost. And both were pretty easy. I left this one open. This one, we're going to go to a cauldron. Actually, I need to select it. Here we go. Cauldron Sigma. Now, this is one of those areas where we're going to unlock a little more about the story, as well as discover, like, certain things about what's going on with the animals, why they were created, things like that. So it's going to be, like, a lot of fun. And we're just going to go through here. I really don't want to fight anything, so I'm just going to, like, run through. There are a couple of humans that are roaming around here. I want to avoid them. Yeah, there's humans back there that, like, really want to destroy me. I'm not up for it. Not up for hunting animals or nothing. I want to get to this cauldron. Because I have a feeling this is going to be awesome. I'm a ghost. I am not just a ghost, I am the ghost. The ghost of the Nora. Of the Nora tribe. And I want to say thank you to a couple of guys. I'm like really just rusty at this game, and the fact that like I'm playing several games all at once, especially Assassin's Creed Odyssey, where you're basically a god, kind of warps my sensibilities when I'm playing games like this, and I really need to snap out of that. I played this game before. I knew Game Plus did back in the day, but a lot of you are like absolutely incredible, and you guys, you know, like you wanted to help me out. You wanted to give me tips. It's actually awesome. Chahal, I hope I said your name correctly. You're one of the people that wanted to give me tips. And, crap. There we go. Take that thing out. Take your stuff. Let me see if I can just get in here and not have to worry about it. Another person, Sonia Carl? I hope I said your name correct. Again, like I said, I'm just rusty at this game. But honestly, if I need anything, I will definitely contact either of you, because I think it's awesome when my community wants to help me out. And it's not just helping me out, it's also helping other people in the community to like figure out what to do and what's going on and stuff, so that's cool. I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you. The cauldron! Now, if I recall, we have to fight some kind of big bad beast in here. And learn to override it for every other... Oh, I think I do remember this thing. I think I found this first one difficult.
Metal.
Or maybe it's not this one.
It's like this entire place is part of some huge machine. But who made it?
And it is, Aloy. It is part of a huge machine. And we made it. All of us who came before you. But why did we make it?
Circular pipe. What's it for? Sorry, you're giving me some cover if I...
The hell with it. I'm going in. Oh man, I kind of sort of remember this thing. It's like a maze, and you have to get through it. There are pieces that fly at certain spots that you gotta hang off of. Look at this. It's almost like Isu technology. Climb the lights, girl. Climb the lights. Darn, I feel like I'm in the wrong game. Like, this should be a Transformers game.
That thing near the gap. What does it do?
That's a pretty high-tech supply crate. I really feel like Megatron should be jumping out of somewhere asking me for the cube. Or somebody should be asking me for the matrix of leadership. Or somebody should be asking me for the apple of Eden. Or someone should be asking me for Little Strider, and that is where I draw the line. And you will be assassinated.
It looks like those flying machines move components around. Might be able to take me somewhere. Machines are built in these places. But why? And by who? That's the hardest part. It's gotta be. So how do I get inside?
You do your thing, girl. I'm gonna say at some point I kind of want to drop, so where should I drop?
I've gone as far as this thing will take me.
Ouch. Drop. There we go. The fact that she could override certain things is just incredible. Are they really coming up this way? I think so. What the heck? Well, that one's new. Oh, I forgot about those guys with the shield. It's hard to see. Jeez. I don't know where I was leaping to. Okay, let's try this again.
Looking good.
It would help if I don't miss. Again! Oh! Okay, so finally I was able to kill everything in this room so that way we could just get on with the video and you can see the good stuff. A lot of crazy nonsense around here. We've got this new crab walker, which was over here. We haven't even fought the boss that's in here. There is a boss in here, by the way. I'm pretty sure it's going to annoy me. Yep, there's definitely Unicron. We're not going that way. We're supposed to be looking for the exit to this place. I actually love the way that stuff looks. How it's like an override thing. So let's go. We don't need healing items or any of this other stuff. We need to figure out how we're going to get over there, it looks like. I probably have to hang off something. Or that. Nice. Okay, let's climb. He's tribal is beyond me. That's kind of wild. And the fact that she like understands overriding these things, it just makes her a genius.
Almost to the heart.
Still love the whole repelling animation. That's great. Okay. Where do we go from here? I don't want to touch that water. I don't know who pooped in it. We'll take those supplies. That was cool. Okay. Where to now? We're going up? Where are we going? Looks like it wants us to go through there, but I don't see anything. Oh, here we go. Little sideways area. Okay. Okay, this is the main place where we're gonna fight whatever this is here. Yep.
There's signals coming from all over the place.
And it's got these things. Are there any more of them? No, I think those are the only two. So I think it does give us prep time to prevent ourselves from getting damaged here. Gives us time to like put up fortifications and everything. Where exactly is this core it wants me to override?
Not much use without them.
There it is. And now the thing is free.
That machine's not going to take all this stuff.
Yeah, I don't think I need that stuff right now. I think I need to escape. Yep, that would be a good idea. Of course that happened. Of course I was too busy grabbing parts instead of rolling away as I was trying to do. Controls. Going from one game to another. This is the last time I do like 4 games at once. This is getting crazy.
This is how machines are made. Their souls can be endlessly.
Okay, let's see if I can get this right this time. Are you serious? These things climb? Oh. Oh, the tower fell. That's what happened. The tower fell. I'm over here thinking that like they're climbing up to the top of the freaking thing. Oh, screw you. Oh, why are you in my way? Why can't I run? Run! Critical hit it. Okay, the most annoying thing are these watchers that are unnecessary. Because what are they watching? Oh. Where'd he go? Oh, I missed. Great. You're here. I'm drawing a line. I'm drawing a bunch of lines. I'm critical hitting you left and right. And I'm hoping it does something. Well, that did something. Die already. I'm hitting you like every which way I can. Nope. Oh, yep, of course you're gonna... Go away. Awesome. Just die. Jeez. About time. Oh, that was so annoying. Okay, now what? I have to override the core. Where is the core part that I could override? The annoying part is looking for where I'm supposed to... Ah, there we go. In the middle. Again, I haven't done this in a while. So let's override this and see what happens.
Information about different machines. This will help me overwrite them.
Perfect. So I gain automatically a skill point. Machines. Sawtooth, Lancehorn, Grazer, Scraper. Or Scrapper. That's cool.
Oh, useful.
So now I'm able to go about my business, which was to clear another corrupted zone. Man, that was such a pain. Again, like I said, it's like so crazy that like I'm doing so many games all at once, which I'm trying to do because like I like to entertain you all. You guys are awesome. Why do I hear...
You there! I hope you've come to help, because we're getting slaughtered out here.
That was a fire truck in here? That was a fire truck in the game? What the heck? Okay.
Stocking up.
I know I heard a fire truck. I heard sirens and everything, so I know that wasn't in real life. Wow. Okay. Well, either there was something messed up with my game, or there was something messed up with my real life. Alright, let's see. We want to go all the way to this spot. I have absolutely no way of transporting there. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm back. So after a little bit of action, we're just going to continue on. We're going to go and we're going to clear out that second corrupted zone. Did a couple of little side quests just to level up a bit, so we should be a little bit stronger, but these zones, man.
The Forsaken village that Maria spoke of. It's in shambles.
It's best not to just go and just run head first into this. We want to actually really make sure that we see what's going on, we assess the situation. That's always the best policy when it comes to this stuff. Those are normals. We're actually going for these guys over here. All these corrupted beasts. Come
Here
on,
they
close.
come. Corrupted watchers.
Come close so I can take you down. Really quick. Well, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. There we go. That's what I wanted to do initially. Come on, you punk. Wanted to
Do
do.
what I can to cleanse this valley of corruption. Time to see if the Karja Fort will let me pass over the mountains.
So they just abandoned this place, which is pretty wild. They had to. All those corrupted beasts over here. Wonder if it would like get in the soil or something. Probably not, because it's machine. Oh, got something special from that.
Tough, but I'm used to it.
No, nothing climbable here. Keep forgetting we have to look for like yellow stuff that's like hanging there. That's how you know you could climb it.
I'll find a use for you.
Yeah, you did help these guys out. I'm pretty sure they're gonna let you go. Always gathering as I go
Sounds of
along.
fighting. Has
Oh.
something attacked the Karja Fort?
Yep, something exactly did attack the Karja Fort.
Turn back, girl! These machines are dangerous!
Wait, isn't it weak to fire? Yeah, it's to fire. Nope, nope, nope. Come on, now you guys can focus more of your attention towards this thing. Which we kind of have to take out. If you don't mind. Alright, you're a little too out of control throwing all that crap at me. Where did you go? There you are.
Truly, the sun shines upon us this day!
Wasn't the sun risking its ass down here?
Nope, it was Aloy. All Aloy, and you told me to run.
So,
Animals.
will you open the gate for me now?
You heard her! Open the gates! And send word to Captain Balan. Where you headed, girl?
West! To Meridian!
Way of Broken Stones is a hard run, even in the best of times. You might want to have a word with Captain Balan. He came from Meridian not long ago. You find him in the fort, on a balcony to the left overlooking the valley.
Okay, thanks.
We're the ones who should be thanking you for taking down those machines. Walk in light, Nora.
Well, that's good. She's the City of the Sun.
Check out
That's all
these
there
wares.
is in Banuk lands.
I heard you talking about trouble in Banuk lands.
Was that out loud? Ears must be getting worn down from all those long leg blasts. But you heard right. I'm fresh back from the cut, looking for better scavenging and better shards.
I guess you didn't find them up there?
Not with the Banuk wailing about new machines and talking spirits and their purses frozen shut. What's a trade route without trade? It's just a route.
He's got a point.
There's a trade route. I thought the Banuk kept to themselves.
We Oseram and the Banuk are neighbors after all. What's a few mountain ranges between friends? I have some acquaintances out there, still trying to dig a living out of the ice, but they say nothing seems to stick. All the superstitious nonsense and rampaging machines aren't helping.
Interesting.
What were these new machines and spirits?
Honestly, I don't even know. Going by the number of Banuk funerals, I'd say the kind you turn away from.
Not really my style.
Well, if you reach my grand old age, you might prefer picking up after hunters in the Sundom. It's warmer, too.
What is this place? The cut?
When the Karja took up swords and hacked away at the edge of Banuk land, they left the cut behind.
Some sacred land.
Mm-hmm. Mountain Pass in the far north and east will get you there. It's open to outlanders, hardy ones, like you. Just don't expect much of a welcome, especially not now.
Interesting. Not a warm welcome, huh?
New machines and talking spirits? I'm interested.
Thought as much, just looking at you. Don't say you weren't warned. There's a slip of a trail through the northeastern mountains, past what we call the Grave Horde. You won't miss it. You'll find what passes for a town on the other side. Maybe someone there can talk you out of it.
Maybe. Maybe not. Thanks for the information.
More side quests.
Captain Balan, the guard at the gate said you'd been to Meridian recently. What can I expect on the trail?
Nothing good. More machines all the time, and our scouts report corruption that way as well. So much for sealing things off. Keep to the roads. They're safe enough. Though after what you did at the gate, I'll wager you don't scare easy. It's a good quality. I could put it to use, if you don't mind a quick jaunt back east. I know it's bold of me to ask a favor after you just did one, but I can offer you answers in return. If there's anything you need to know about the Sundom.
What is this place exactly?
Day Tower marks the eastern edge of Karja territory. A trading post, a way station. One with an ugly reputation among your people. During the reign of the last Sun King, many Nora were taken captive, then gathered here for transport to Meridian, and sacrifice. But the sun set on that. I was appointed by the Sun King Avad to make sure old Karja at this outpost show respect to the Nora.
Where do things stand between your tribe and the Nora now?
Sun King Avad wants peace. So do the matriarchs, I'm told. But old wounds are slow to mend, and both tribes are proud. My task is to make sure there are no further provocations from the Sundom. Especially now after... well, while your people recover from this terrible attack, I mean.
What's Meridian like?
It's a changed place. A living city. Nothing like it was during the rule of Sun King Jiran. Avad, our new king, has done all he can to make sure of that. Slavery has been abolished. There's a new alliance with the Oseram. And the Sun Ring, where so many outlanders were killed, is now a memorial to the fallen.
It sounds as though you approve of the new Sun King.
He is the chosen of the sun, and what the Sundom needs after 10 years of war. A calming light, not a scouring one. Sun King Jiran would shed blood at any slight. For Sun King Avad, that's a last resort. Lucky for those who slight him. Some whisper in the shadows that he's weak. No. Peace the sun shall show.
So the Karja are allied with the Oseram?
Hard to believe, but it's true. Mad Sun King Jiran raided the Oseram for years. Avad managed to get them on his side. He had help, of course. Ursur and Eren played a part. Oseram siblings, bigger than life. They gathered an army to free Meridian. I marched with them. Scaled the North Cliff with my men and secured the Temple of the Sun. Sent Jiran's kestrels and priests packing. Now Oseram are a common sight in the city. And a common sound, too. They sure bicker a lot.
What do you need, Captain?
I sent several patrols east when we got word of corrupted machines there. I'll let them confirm my fears, so I sealed the gates. But it looks like we left some men behind when they were closed. Waleed, tell them what happened.
Machines attacked us near an abandoned Nora village, sir. Lakir told us to pull back. Then I lost sight of the others.
Never seen a Nora woman before, soldier? Have some respect. Report to her, not to me.
Lakir always stresses reporting back, so that's what I did. I felt terrible about leaving them behind.
Now that the gates are open again, I can send someone after them.
Can't you send more soldiers to find the missing men? What about Waleed here?
No, Aloy,
Most Nora
you're the
still live at
protagonist,
the site of
and you're
Karja.
good.
Officially, it's a risk to send patrols so close to your sacred land. I prefer not to do that again. But heading that way won't be a problem for you. What was that, soldier?
Nothing, sir.
Is there anything more you can tell me about the road to Meridian?
Sun King Avad has devoted considerable resources to making it safe. But by the sun's witness, it's been harder to control in peace than it was during the war. The machines grow more dangerous all the time. Add to that bandits and new reports of this corruption. We're stretched thin to protect a few outposts like this one. As for everywhere else, well, travel at your own risk.
Did an Oseram named Olin come through here?
Twice. He was part of the royal delegation to the Nora, and they passed through on the way, then back. And they brought back stories of a vicious attack on your people. My condolences, of course.
Do you know where Olin is now?
Not exactly, but he was on his way to Meridian, I'm certain of that. Everyone goes to Meridian.
I'll see what I can do about your missing men.
I will be grateful, but not as grateful as Waleed. You hear that, lunkhead? You might be off the hook.
Nice. Okay, so we do have a couple of side quests to go on, which is pretty awesome. I'm pretty sure... Let's see. Oh, what's this over here? Oh, that's another bandit camp. Nice. And then, of course, there are a bunch of other things that we could get. Ooh, this looks like another one of those shrouds. I gotta come here and get this guy. You know what? We'll open that, in fact. Let's trade with this merchant first. Treasure boxes they always have. We'll get this free sample box because that's always nice to have. They've got all these other boxes. We'll worry about that another time. Resources. Ah, this one doesn't have... I don't believe this one has any of the maps. Normally you can come out here, you can find a map. Has brand new weapons. We'll get the weapons as well. Every time you get weapons, there'll be brand new tutorials. Which, that's something else I'll do in the background as well. New outfits, resources. Nope. Okay. Traps. Buyback. I don't have a lot of shards.
Was down here. Oh well.
Alright, so what we'll do, we will take this path. We will go and we'll try to get that tall neck.
Had to take over my brother's ship. Sure as the sun's rising, he's off courting that Noma girl.
Because that tall neck is very necessary. The
Quick
tall
way
necks.
down.
Wow, Echo. The tall necks actually are going to open up our map.
I need to find Olin and learn everything he knows. Who the killers were, how they saw me through his focus. The trail leads to Meridian. When I catch him, he will talk. And he will pay for all the lives he's ruined.
Woof. This is one of my favorite things about Aloy. Like, she was a very inquisitive girl growing up. Didn't want to follow the rules, didn't want to follow any of the Kharja things because she was outcast. She didn't understand. Didn't live a normal life, so she couldn't just accept her fate. Wasn't cool. And now, not only has she gone from becoming just pretty important amongst the Nora, she's also pretty much, I mean, on a mission just to, like, protect, like, her own people who shunned her, people who she really, let's be honest, she really shouldn't care, but she does, and that's amazing. I think that one of my favorite things about Aloy is the fact that, like, she grew in such a short amount of time, and I don't mean grew, you know, like, it grew up, like, you know, I'm talking grown as a person. Not just grown physically, not just aged. She just has a very strong will and determination, and like, I absolutely love that in this game. They did such a great job. And it's very rare that you get, like, a lot of games where, like, the protagonist is, I mean, just that focused. Aloy is focused. She is just straight up focused. She does have her little sidetracks, like, she does want revenge on Olin and stuff like that, but at the same time, you know, and also she wants answers for herself. She wants to know who she is. And why she's got, like, all these things going on, who her mother was, why did they stick her in the mountain, things like that. And honestly, like, it increases a lot of the mystery behind what's going on, but at the same time, like, she's still very focused. For someone who was not accepted by the tribe initially, she is very for the tribe and really wants to just avenge them. Like, it's completely wild. I love it.
I'm picking up another signal.
Oh, those are those alligator things. Oh, and it's a bird thing. Look at that. I can't even see it from this distance, but man, that's amazing. I really can't wait to, like, really get further on in the game. I'm sorry that, you know, like, it's taking this long to get here, but once we get further on in the game, you're going to see some amazing stuff. You're gonna find out, like, why all this stuff happened. I remember when I first played this game, I was so blown away when I got to the end and I actually discovered why they did all these things, why all this stuff went down the way it did. What the purpose of all these robotic animals were for. And it's not what you think. It's not like some kind of Terminator situation where they were there to, like, dominate humanity. It's far from that. Whoa, here it comes. Nope, don't need any of your stuff neither. Thank you. Goodbye. Whoa, 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 whoa!
I must be closing in on the signal.
Woo! Oh man, you're cheating. Alright, I gotta figure out how to get on this tall neck.
They're scanning for me.
I forgot about these bird things. Where'd it go? There it is. Hey, you want to freeze me? I'll warm you up. How's that? We'll trade. Nice.
Here we go again.
There's that bird. The bird is the word. Alright, I gotta get up there.
Okay, I need to get up to the tall neck's head.
I don't even know what path it's taking. I don't even know if it's going to pass through here. What is the path you are taking, my friend? Okay. I think I'm going to have to... I don't think I could reach it from up here. I'm going to have to get it from the other side. Which means I'm going to have to take a risk. Wait, what just hit me? Since when are they able to do that? Well, I know you can't cross the water, so you're stuck out there. Oh, but you're not. What in the hell? Where in the hell is that thing coming from? Okay.
Just stay out of their way for now.
Have to wait for this thing to turn around. Okay. Well, that's it for now. That's all the time I have. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. It helps the channel out an awful lot. And as always, thank you for watching.